Today, we get loot, baby. Yeah. I'm so giddy right now. Alright. Today is the day we get loot. We're gonna turn in our 4 essences and get best in slot gear. It's been a long journey. Welcome back to the channel. Glad to see you all here. And let's get right into it, all right? This is what we've been waiting for. So, as you know, I've been collecting essences off of each raid god, 4 essences, and we're at the point now where we hand them in. But before we can hand them in, we had to do a little side quest, aiding Enyo. He won't talk to you until you do this quest. So, I'll be posting that at the end of this video as a bonus footage so you understand how that happened, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is read the quest and see what we gotta do, right? Aiding Enyo. You had to wait in Plane of Nightmare, 10 p.m., spawn him, and then you're escorting him around Plane of Nightmare, keeping him alive. And then at the end, you get a raid boss, and he's going to drop this strand of nightmare. You have to loot this strand of nightmare, and then continue on following Enyo to the zone in. Once he's at the zone in safely, he's alive and well, you hand him the strand and you get this tiny gold fist. This item needs to be in your inventory or you cannot hand in the essences. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, the essences of power. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start some hails, get some text going. We're gonna receive a container to combine the essences in. We're gonna hand the power of the plains is what it creates. And then once we hand in that power of the plains, we get to choose one of 5 items. Now, when you're choosing these 5 items, you need to pay attention to the video, okay? Because the items are lore. So if you don't plan on doing this quest 5 times, okay? Because if you want every item, you have to do it 5 times, which means you have to kill the gods, get an item, an essence off the gods. 4 gods, that's 4 essences, a turn-in for 1 item. So if you're doing 5, that's about 20 essences total. It's a long journey. Me, personally, I'm only doing 4 items. Because the last item is a container, which I have no need for, don't care about. It's not even a good container. Now, these items are coming in an order, and the order of the items does not change. But if you want all of the items, you need to take the item that's last first. Okay, I'll explain to you as I'm doing it, but just keep that in mind and pay attention. Because if you screw this up, you're going to have to start over, okay? Literally. And how do I know that? Well, your boy Sippy Cups made some mistakes, and yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah. So let's just get on with this, okay? We've been waiting a long time for this. The other thing you need to know is before you hand in these items, there's a potential experience hit. Now, we don't want the level 1 Twink to be level 2. So in order to stop that experience hit, you need to be grouped up with a high level character. Hence why Sippy Cup is sitting here. Okay, we're going to invite ogres into the group. Okay, we're in the group. So now any experience hits we get will be soaked up. You're not going to get the hit. If you were not grouped up, and any experience hits you get, and keep this in mind for any future things that you do with this character, there's a potential you're going to get level 2, and you don't want that. All right? So, all right, here we go. All right, you ready? I'm ready. Here we go. Been waiting for this. Now, first thing we do is hail Enyo. And you'll notice he's talking to me. If you didn't have this tiny gold fist in your inventory, he would not give you the time of day. Okay, that's why he's talking to me. Now, after we hailed him, we hailed the councilwoman. And we're willing to aid Tannen. And what essences of power. And now we got the container. Here it is in all its glory. The sacred bowl. Not the type of bowl you smoke, but the type of bowl you combine the essences in. Now, this is where you take your 4 essences that you literally saw me getting off of the corpses of each of the gods. Okay? The first one we did was Plane of Fire. The next one we did was Plane of Water. The next one we did after that was Plane of Air. And the last video we shot was Plane of Earth. Here are the 4 essences. Now, we're going to combine this, and it's going to create a power of the planes. Okay, here we go. There it is. Power of the planes. Now, we take this item and hand it back to the councilwoman. You ready? You ready? You ready? Here it goes. Here it goes. Now, what I should be getting is the Jade Hoop of Speed. Okay? That should be the first item. There it is. You heard the fact, you heard the experience hit, right? You heard the trumpets going off. I didn't get any hit because I'm grouped. If I was not grouped, I would probably be 25% in right now. You don't want that. Now, we got the Jade Hoop of Speed. Now, if you was to stop now and you were happy with that, that's all great, right? But we want all 4 items. Okay? How do you do that? Well, if you don't turn this one back in, right? Because she's saying now, I have to return it to me and I shall give you another reward. Okay. If you keep the Jade Hoop of Speed and you get another 4 essences to turn in, you will not get an item because the Jade Hoop of Speed is law and it's the first item. You are not allowed to see the other items until you put this further back, okay? In other words, Take it easy. Take it easy. Let me explain. Okay? If you keep this item, turn in another 4 items. It's law. You cannot go any further. So how do we get around this? Well, we know the items come in a certain order. It's Jade Hoop of Speed. It's I think it's an earring. The earring. Then there's a belt. There's a mace, and then there's a ring. I think the last item is a ring. That's the item we're going to take first. You take the last item first, so that when you come back with the next essence, you cycle through and you take the 3rd item. Then you come back and you take the 2nd item. And then when you're ready for the last item, this Jade Hoop of Speed, you're turning in your last 4 essences and you got the Jade Hoop of Speed. You understand? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. This Jade Hoop of Speed, we hand it back. Right? We got the belt. Okay? This is the 2nd item. Look at that belt. It's beautiful. I mean, you could stop here if you wanted to, but I'm going all the way. All right? I'm literally up going all the way. So, we're going to hand this back in. Yo. Yeah. There's that Mace of the Ancients I was talking about. This is the 3rd item. Now, I really want to keep this item right now, but I know I'm going all the way. I'm going to get more essences. I'm going to hand it back in. Here it is. The Ring of Farsight. It's item number 4 out of 5. Like I said, the 5th item is a bag. I don't want the bag. So, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to take this Ring of Farsight. And it goes in my best in slot finger. I now have both the best in slot fingers. My finger items are done. Look at that. Look at those stats. All right? Now, when I farm the gods again, and I get another round of essences, I come back, and then I stop at the Mace of the Ancients, or whatever it was. Right? That was item number 3. And then when I get another 4 essences, I'll stop at the belt. That's item number 2. And then when I get the last 4 essences, I'll have the Jade Hoop of Speed back, which is an earring, which would finish off my earring. I'll have a proper belt. This is a decent belt, but it's not best in slot, okay? I'll have the belt, the ring, the other earring, and the mace is going in slot number 1 here, primary slot. So, there's our first look at the loot from the Plains of Power gods. I think this is something you're not getting any better in any bizarre trader that's level 1 usable. This is best in slot, period. And yeah, we're almost done with this character. Other than behind the scenes, I've been working on killing Dozaker in Temple Vishen. I've been collecting the tears off of Dozaker, and then in the halls of testaments over there, whatever it's called, the other named mobs, they drop the symbols. There's 3 items I want to turn in for best in slots. I'm missing 1 more symbol, and I'll have all the items ready to turn in. Now, the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I'm taking bad faction hits Once I have all the items, then we go and fix the faction. And I'll show you how to do that. We fix the faction so that we have to be max ally to Clausivation. And then we can turn these items in for 3 more best in slots. And then I'm going to say at that point, we're going to be done. Okay? All right. So, yeah. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think so far? I think this character's coming along pretty good. All the gods are on farm now. And I will update you guys with each turn in. And, yeah. I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm giddy right now. I'm so glad to be getting this, showing you guys how to do this. This is something that's not really readily known, or people really don't really twink their characters on this level. Let's put it that way. All right. Okay. So stay tuned. You stay tuned. All right. There's more to come, and get ready, because we're going to have a complete set of 4 items from Planes of Power best in slot. Stay tuned. All right. See you in the next one. You're in my world now. Yo, click that like, subscribe buttons for your boy Sippy Cup. Aight?